Hello and welcome to another All the Mod 6 tutorial. Today we're going to be covering Tinker's Construct. We're going to be covering the part builder, Tinker Station, and the Tinker's Smeltery. So everything starts here in the part builder. You're going to want to put stone or some other material into it and patterns. And then you're going to select the pattern that you want to make and craft the item. You can use the Tinker Station to then craft these items directly into tools. You're not going to get the best results from the materials you can use in the part builder directly. So you can see here I've got iron in the part builder, and that's not going to do anything for us. The reason is that you can't shape iron into tool parts directly. You need the smeltery for that. This is going to work fairly simply, actually. We're just going to place the part that we want to make into an iron part into the casting table, and then we're going to make sure we actually have gold at the bottom. You can change which metal is going to be dispensed. Make sure it's at the bottom of the stack here, just by clicking it in this UI. That's the smeltery controller. So we've got our gold at the bottom and we've got a part in the casting table, and we're going to right click on this faucet. It's going to dispense some gold, and then there you go. Now we have a tool binding gold cast, and we can keep that in there and put iron at the bottom, dispense that, and we get an iron tool binding. So that's how you're going to use Tinkers to make parts for metal tools. You can't do it directly in the part builder, like I said, but in here, in the smelter, you can't actually use all the metals in here. Some of the higher end ones aren't going to smelt down. But the ones that you can use, I believe you will find in, so any of these that you see here, like cobalt, electrum, constantan, rose gold, pig iron, those are all metals that you're going to be able to smelt down in the Tinker Smeltery. One of the other nice things about the Tinker Smeltery is that it also acts as an alloy furnace. So if we take some silver and drop it in there, when that gets done smelting down, it's going to mix with the gold that's already in here. So there you have it. Now we have gold, electrum, and iron. So that's going to give us a whole bunch more versatility with this one smelting method. So real quick, I'll show you how to build a smeltery using Tinker's Construct. It's really simple. I normally do a 3x3 base. It does not need the corners, so you can save yourself some blocks there. And then the drains you're going to need to place from the inside because they're going to face away from you when you put them down. And the smeltery controller you're going to need to place from the outside because it will face towards you after you place it down. Then you're going to need a minimum of one tank. The tanks hold lava, and that's what's going to be your fuel source for the smelting. You can hook this up to a crucible system and have that producing lava for you, or if you are playing in creative mode, I guess, you can use one of the creative fluid tanks full of lava. That makes it a lot easier. But either way, you need a fuel source, and that's going to be lava supplied via tanks, these seared tanks. Then once you have all the parts that you want to assemble, you're going to come back to the Tinker Station, click on the tool that you want to make, and place each of your parts into the Tinker Station. And there we go. Now we have a steel pickaxe, and it has cultivated, reinforced, and sturdy on it. One other thing to be aware of is that you cannot place a wooden part into a casting table. It will simply burn up the wooden part and not make a cast at all. The other aspect of the smeltery that you should be aware of is the casting basin. Any metal that you pour into this will just form a block. And this can be handy for your alloys when you want to get a bunch of them out quickly. It's going to take a lot less time to get a large quantity of alloyed metals out of the casting basin than it does the casting table with an ingot mold. Okay, and that's going to cover it for the basics of Tinker's Construct and all the Mod 6. I really hope that today's video was helpful to you. If you learned something, please leave a like, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Take care, and bye-bye.